YouTube, it's your boy Zango coming back at you guys with another video today. Today is going to be something a little different than what I'm usually putting out. So yes, it's going to be a build, but it's going to be a random rec PG or a 5s 2 guard, depending on how you guys want to play. And I'm going to give you two different variations on how to make the build. Most PGs you see are between 6'2", 6'4", and then you'll have your occasional 6'8". This is a 6'5". I think 6'5" is a really good height because you're still going to be able to get your 99 3-ball, Hall of Fame and Legend defensive badges, contact dunks, Legend lightning launch with a high pass sack. I think this is something you guys might like. First game I played on it, random rec, I had 81 points, shooting 85%. I'll post screenshots. The build is phenomenal. Let's get right into it. When making this build, it doesn't really matter if you put it at the 1 or the 2. I did the 2, but if you have like a full 5 and you're going to play hash with it, I would definitely put it at the 2. We're going to go 6'5", 215 pounds, 6'5" wingspan. It seems low, but again, you're not going to main lock on it. You're going to be able to play the 1 and be a all-around PG. Just hear me out. Trust me, it's more than enough to lock people up. The thing with the 6'5", the driving dunk is going to cap crazy. Here, so we're going to leave the driving dunk at a 65, right? But with that being said, the 65 is going to cap to an 89, which is going to get you those tier 2 contact dunks. And you get some pretty sick animations on those smaller guard builds, especially with the contact dunks. So 65 driving dunk. We're going to go with a 70 lay, a 69 close shot, standing dunk. It has to be a 30 because of the vert. Please don't put standing dunk on the 6'5". You're not going to be cutting out of the corner. And then we're going to go with a 35 post control. When I tell you guys you are going to be able to shoot from anywhere on this build, I mean it. Starting things off, we're going to go with an 84 midi, and we're going to pair that with a 94 3-ball. 5 caps on 3-ball will bring it to a 99, and you will have every Legend shooting badge off rip. And if you guys don't have caps, you just got the game, you will get your first 5 caps easy within a week. Join a level 30 crew, that's 4 caps. Season, that's 5. You will get the caps easy. So the playmaking here might be a controversial point in this video for some of you. But if you heard me in the beginning, I said I am going to give you guys 2 templates on how to make this build. This fits my play style and the people I play with, especially in 5s. I play hash with this. So I don't really need the 95 ball handle and the 91 speed with ball. And the animations really aren't that great. I mean, okay, you get the Kemba escape with the higher ball handle. But other than that, like the Steve Francis isn't really worth it. The Steve Francis is terrible this year. So I'm going to give you guys another way to make this build after this template. So 82 pass sack. It's going to get you the Cade pass style, silver break starter, silver versatile, and gold dimer. Dimers are tier 2, plus 2 that to legend. Your teammates are they're not gonna miss. Ball handle, 85 ball handle. That's gonna get you the D-book combo move and the D-book step back. Really all you need to get open. I hate saying it because it just gets exploited, but it's really all you need to get open. And the 86 speed with ball is all you need. You're going to get gold lightning launch, plus 2 that to legend. You're going to be moving the same as, you know, the 6'2", 6'4" guards. Plus, with my takeover, I'll show you guys when we get there. I just use speed with ball. It gets me a 99 speed with ball. With bomber. That's all you really need. So the second alternative for this build is, it's still very good. It's just a little bit different. So I dropped the pass act to a 71 and did away with the rebound. This is for you guys who are like really looking to combo up and dribble. You know, you want certain dribble moves and certain badges. So we went with an 88 ball handle. Plus 4 that, you're at a 92. That gets you everything you need on a PG. I don't think you need it, but I know, you know, some people are picky and you guys want what you want. Might work for you. I don't think I need it, but if that's something you guys want, this is definitely an option. And we did away with the rebound and bumped the speed and agility up to both to an 88. Just another option for you guys. I truly cannot express how much I love the defense on this build. You may ask why. It's because everything cap breaks by more than 1. My perimeter caps by 2s and 3s. My steal is going to go from a 73 to a 91 with caps. Starting it off, we're going to go with a 45 interior. I really hope you guys aren't down there posting up with the big. I think you might know this, but that could induce some major problems for you guys on defense. Perimeter, we're going to go with an 87 here. But the 87 is going to cap to a 96, which is going to get you guys all of your Hall of Fame defensive badges. And if you're like me, defensive specialization, you have 2 caps from that, and you're going to get an extra +1 and a +2. Steal. I left the steal at a 73. I didn't cap this. Some of you guys might want to cap this instead of something else. If you do cap it, it'll get to a 91. Silver interceptor is fine for me. I +1 that to gold, and I'm good to go. Block. The block's not going to get you anything, but I did go with a 60 just to have it. I think it's kind of a sweet spot, especially if you can't get high flying denier. You'll still be able to get the animation to get a block. But don't expect to be, you know, hawking things down in the paint. You may ask, whoa, but there's no rebound on the build. That's where you went wrong. You're going to have a 45 O board. Most of the time, you are going to be the main ball handler, so you're going to be chucking 3s. I don't expect you to get your own rebound on offense. But there could be a situation where you're down in the paint on defense and you need a board. That's why I went with a 70 rebound. Silver box out, bronze rebound chaser. I'm nuts, so I did lab up a couple games. I did +2 box out to Hall of Fame. And I was low-key kind of snagging a little bit. Not like snagging, but I was getting up there, man. I was getting some boards. So with the way that I made it, the physicals aren't super, super crazy. But on the other template I'm going to give you guys, the physicals are definitely better. But as you know, you're going to have to sacrifice something. So on my version, we went 86 speed, 86 agility. I didn't touch the strength because, as you know, unless you're big, strength does absolutely nothing. Immovable is broken. You really only need an 83 for the brick wall and +2 it, but I'm not going to be setting screens on my 6'5 PG. And then I did go with the 78 vert for the contact dunks once I cap break my driving dunk to an 89. Before caps, you guys are going to have shades of Kirk Heinrich, Hershey Hawkins, and Goran Dragic. Hershey Hawk, not too sure who that is, but you're going to be called a two-way three-point shot hunter. That's going to change once you put caps on the build. I'm going to break down what I did with my caps. The first two things I did were I put 5 caps on my perimeter, which is easier for me than most people because I did finish my defensive specialization. So I get 2 caps out of that. So from an 87, it goes to a 96, which is going to get you all of your Hall of Fame defensive badges. And then I put 5 on my 3-ball to get that to a 99. As you know, that is going to get you all legend shooting badges. And third thing I did was I put 5 on my driving dunk to bring it from a 65 to an 89. 65 to an 89 is outrageous. If you don't want, the driving dunk, or you want to leave the perimeter at an 87, which is completely understandable, you could put 5 caps on steal and get that to a 91. There's a lot you can do with the caps here. Agility. 2 caps, you're at a 90. Just make this build how you want to make it. The one thing I would definitely do is I would definitely do the 3-point to a 99, because that kind of makes the whole build. As soon as I cap broke my 3-ball to a 99, I used my badge elevators on Deadeye, Set Shot, and Limitless just to have them, because I feel like, off rip, those are the badges you're going to want. My max plus 1s and 2s are going to change once I get all of my defensive badges. As you guys know, the defense in this game isn't great, so contesting shots isn't really too easy, per se. So, my max plus 1s, posterizer from silver to gold, and I have Pogo plus 1 to Hoff. The max plus 2s are not going to change. The more important ones aren't going to change. Max plus 2 lightning launch to legend. That's a must, non-negotiable. If you're going to run the 1, you want that legend dimer. Plus 2 that to legend. Max plus 1s from the crew. Plus 1 handlers for days to gold. And I plus 1 box out beast to gold. Just in case I'm caught down there, I can box out for my big. I don't have the last section of my defensive specialization done, so I don't have that plus 2 yet. But my max plus 1 is interceptor. The interceptor is going to move over to the plus 2 to get that Hall of Fame once I finish that, and then I'm probably going to go on ball or challenger to legend. Earlier in the video, if you guys were here, I did mention the Takeover is going to make up for that 86 speed with ball. My Takeover I'm using right now, I only have speed with ball. Pair that with deep bomber. It's going to be plus 15 to a 99 speed with ball. You don't even have to dribble. You get the ball in the inbound, just run around. Just left stick it, run around, and then pull the 3 with bomber. It is going to feed families. This jump shot I'm about to give you guys right now, when I tell you I'm shooting 80% in the rec, I am shooting 80% in the rec with this jump shot. Ray Allen base, Baluba upper release 1, Devin Vassell upper release 2. Full release, 4-4 speed, 60% Baluba, 40% Devin Vassell. If you don't like Ray Allen base, use Kyle Korver or Quentin Grimes with the same uppers. I'm going to break down my animations for you guys. Again, this is what works for me. If you guys have something else in mind, use what you guys like. Jump shot, we're going to get into that in a minute. I haven't played a ton of 5s with this build. I have the Drew Holiday free throw on. Been messing around with it. I kind of like it. Jalen Suggs go-to shot. You can speed boost out of that. That's why I'm using it. Pro 2 dribble pull-up. Should have that on all your builds if you can get it. Shy spin jumper. Dylan Brooks hop jumper. You could do some really cool combos out of that. Dunks, we're going to get into that in a minute. I didn't touch any of the layups. And I'm using Kobe Bryant motion style. I do like Kobe Bryant more than Caruso, especially when I'm playing defense. I feel like it's a better mix between offense and defense than Caruso is. But if you guys like Caruso or something else, go for it, man. Pass style. Cade Cunningham. My favorite pass style in the game. Love, love, love Cade Cunningham pass style. Zach LaVine dribble style. Non-negotiable. T-Max sig size up. You could do that or the new one, Jaime Jaquez. I probably butchered the name. Sorry. Breakdown combo, D-book, non-negotiable. You could go Jimmy Escape, Paul George, or Shy. All very good. The LeBron combo move is going to give you that really glitchy, like, hop back out of it. Lonzo Cross, I think, is the best one in the game still. Behind the back, you could do a couple things here. I like Jimmy. You could also use DeMar, Chris Paul, Shy, Kobe White. All very good. I do like Jimmy Butler, though. I like the burst out of it. Spin, Penny Hardaway. Hesitation, Jason Tatum. And the D-book step back. Glitchiest step back in the game. Dunk packages are going to be pretty much the same as my other builds with 89 driving dunk. Athletic off 2, the pro contact off 2, the athletic off 1, along with the pro contact off 1. No standing dunks. The build doesn't get standing dunks. This is where it's a little different than my other builds. I am using Vince Carter and Zach LaVine. It is very susceptible to change, though, because I'm not too sure. They might get blocked more often than other packages. I just think they look really cool. The only two non-negotiables here are Opie Toppin and Devin Booker. Two of the best dunk packages in the game. You do get your pro and elite alley-oops, along with your pro contact alley-oops. That is going to wrap it up for today's video. I appreciate all of you guys who stuck around to the end. If you want, it's a big help to me. Maybe throw a like and subscribe. You don't have to. Even if you don't, I appreciate you watching the video. I do have a couple things planned for later on in this week and early next week. I'm thinking maybe a motion style video or a 6'10" small forward, which I've been seeing some people ask about. So that's definitely something we can do. We are live 5 nights a week, usually 3 hours early and 3 hours at night. If you guys want to pop in, you have any questions, if you want me to look at your build, let me know. We also have a Discord, which if you guys want to get in touch with me personally, if I'm not live, send me a build, ask for some advice, anything you guys need. I'll leave a link for the Discord down in the description. That's all we got for today's video, man. It's your boy Zango. Peace.